A fool to ever question fate.
You know, sometimes I think you're a fool anyway.
Whitney, nothing you can say will bring me down today. I know that fate has been there for me. I mean, it saved me from having to produce a boyfriend at the funeral.
Excuse me. I was the one who called Father Lonigan and pretended to be your boyfriend. Does that ring a bell? Pretend like it was my car that broke down?
Yes, I remember.
And I hate lying. But I saw that you had dug yourself into a hole, and I don't know who would have gotten you out but me. You know, Father Lonigan's gonna make me say a zillion Hail Marys when I go to confession. I know it.
Whitney, I appreciate what you did, but you won't have to bail me out anymore.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Don't you get it, Whitney? Little by little, fate is pushing Gwen away from Ethan. It's all part of fate's long-term plan to bring Ethan and me together. Forever. True love rules. Every step of the way, both you and my mother have been telling me I wouldn't get anywhere near Ethan. That he wouldn't even know my name. He'd never take me out on a date, and that I should give him up.
And you should have listened to us.
But look at all that's happened, Whitney.
Yeah, my best friend is totally snapped.
I work with Ethan. We've slept side by side in front of a fire together.
Oh, please.
He took me to the ballet. He kissed my hand. And listen to what I wrote in my diary. Okay. Imagine me watching Gone with the Wind, the most romantic movie ever made, snuggle next to Ethan while he kisses my hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, and this. Just when I thought Ethan couldn't get any more perfect, he recites the most beautiful poem ever. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless
Oh,
clouds.
God, stop. Please stop. I'm gonna lose it.
And Ethan told me he thinks I have beautiful eyes. One more piece of evidence proving that Ethan and I are destined to be together.
Gee, I wonder what Gwen writes in her diary. Let me see. Ethan tells me he loves me. Ethan asked me to marry him. The Cranes think I'm perfect for the family.
And someday I will write those same words in my diary.
Oh, please. How exactly are you gonna do that? Get rid of Gwen?
Now there's an idea. Maybe I'll poison her. Hello? I'm kidding! I am not gonna poison Gwen.
Well, it wasn't funny.
Oh, lighten up, Whitney. The last thing I want is to hurt Gwen.
You're not very convincing.
She has to live with her heartless self. And without Ethan, that's punishment enough.
Well, I do have to admit it was kind of heartless of her to use the funeral to try to produce your boyfriend.
I thought it was downright sick.
Well, Teresa, look at it from her angle, okay? She is fighting to save her man. She'd have to be some kind of idiot to sit by and let you steal her man away from her.
Whoa, wait a minute. I am not stealing Ethan.
Oh, so then what do you call it?
It's fate.
Ugh, will you please stop slinging that word around? It's ridiculous.
It's fate for Ethan and me to be together.
Stop, please.
Gwen isn't worthy of his love anyway. She isn't a nice person. Our true character emerges in desperate situations, right? Well, I've seen Gwen's true character. And she doesn't show the slightest bit of grace under fire. She's cold and ruthless and cruel.
Ethan doesn't see her that way.
Because she puts on an act in front of him.
Well, it must be working because he still wants to marry the woman.
I have to find a way for him to see through her.
What are you gonna do?
I have to prove to Ethan that Gwen isn't the right woman for him.
How?
No choice, Whitney. This is who I am. I was brought up to care about people. And Ethan is the man I love. I have to save him from a life of misery with Gwen.
Obviously, he doesn't see it that way. He seems pretty convinced that he wants to marry Gwen.
But he wouldn't be if he saw the real Gwen. Wait. That's it.
What?
I have to force Ethan to see the real Gwen, the heartless Gwen. Once Ethan sees how truly awful Gwen is, well, he'll never marry her. And he'll realize that I'm the one who's loved him all along.
You know, you are dangerously deluded. I mean, we are talking clinically cloudy. You need help.
Appreciate this. I mean, you're a lifesaver. What's that?
That was Miguel. He's coming down with a cold.
Oh, yeah, that stuff's going around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bring him some cough syrup and I'll be right back. Excuse
All
me.
right.
What are you doing? I'm helping Ethan.
Why'd you ask for Gwen's number?
Fate has presented me with a golden opportunity to show Ethan how awful Gwen is.
I'm afraid to ask, but how are you going to do that?
You'll see.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh, he's fine. Nothing a little chicken broth can't fix.
Good.
Okay. Whew. So, what's Gwen's phone number?
It's, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Lobster Shack.
We'll be there.
Okay.
Are you nuts?
Cashews.
Not funny.
Don't you think I know that, Whitney?
Then what are you doing?
I'm putting true love to the test. Ethan will see me and Gwen side by side. He'll see how awful Gwen is, and he'll choose me. Fate will deliver Ethan into my arms.
But there's just one minor problem. You don't have a boyfriend.